Hello there, back from my summer travels and ready to dive into some fresh French pharmacy picks with you. I spent a few days in Paris in June and was conveniently staying right near my favourite pharmacy and one of the most popular skincare spots in the industry, City Pharma, so I restocked my most used formulas at better prices than back home and added a few new bits to my basket to try. Believe it or not, this was actually a beauty editor trying to exercise some self-control in the crowded pharmacy aisles because I only had a carry-on suitcase and limited time, but I still managed to get swept away by the discounts on so many classics that I always use up. I filmed some little live action vlogs in different pharmacies too that I'll put together soon. I've covered all of the bases here. Micellar water, mists, serum, moisturizer, some more soothing products, lots of French SPF of course, lip balm and a little bit of hair to finish. Naturally, we begin with Bioderma. I will never get over the sight of walls of these micellar water bottles in Paris, and the 2-for-1 offers on the largest 500ml size mean I get both of these for the same price as a quarter of this liquid in Australia. I use the regular pink bottle sold as Clealine in France and Sensibio elsewhere. Just my favourite gentle first cleanse to remove makeup and dirt from the day. Mists are a French must-have, so I grabbed a couple of minis to save space. I was burning through one of these Avène thermal spring water mists, using it morning and night for the first 2 weeks of my trip, so I grabbed another one to get me through the next 2 weeks. Such a trusty step to prep my skin for moisturising products to follow. The leading luxury mist I always like to grab is Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This has a cult following amongst beauty editors and makeup artists and models. One spritz and I'm in heaven. Peppermint is what wins out for me, but it's made with mint, rosemary and rose essential oils that transport you to a spa at your desk or finish your makeup routine with a calming glow. A lovely bonus at larger French pharmacies is that they often throw in a gift with purchase or two, depending on the state of your cart. Couldn't have been happier when a wonderful woman gave me this Caudalie grape water, which was on my list anyway. Beauty Elixir is more of a refreshing treat for me that I use sparingly, whereas grape water is what I drench my skin in during my skincare routine. Great aerosol spray, such a fresh feeling. You might have seen the makeup artist favourite moisturiser, Embryolisse Lait Crème Concentrée, on my channel before. Mine back home's a bit old now, so it was a good time to grab a fresh one as a nourishing morning moisturiser to get me through winter in Australia. This milky cream leaves your skin looking and feeling hydrated, nice and glowy under makeup. I was very lucky to have been invited to a Caudalie spa while I was in Paris. Major pinch me moment having visited the home of Caudalie as a tourist in the first year of my channel. Some of you might remember that beauty tour episode. I had their best-selling brightening Vino Perfect serum on my pharmacy shopping list, but was very kindly given one at the end of my facial, so I'll be incorporating this into my routine at home to add to that radiance. It was fantastic. Editing an Instagram reel on the experience, so I'll link that below when it's live. I'm calling this the soothing category because all three are calm skin essentials for me. I've turned into someone who won't go anywhere without La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5+. This thin repairing balm is what I packed in place of evening moisturizer during the 2 beachy weeks of my trip because it's so soothing on parched skin. It also helps heal spots, redness and grazes from rocks you couldn't quite see on the seafloor. One of my personal pharmacy heroes that's a little harder to find outside France is Biafine. This emulsion is the most incredible sunburn or any burn soother if you do have any mishaps or miss a spot with your SPF. Unlike other thick ointments, even a reasonably thick layer of this sinks right into your skin. So I decanted quite a lot into a Muji tube mid-trip and loved applying some of this at night instead of a body moisturizer to just replenish my skin. Speaking of body moisturizer swaps, sometimes I find body creams just lock in the heat of summer on your skin and you want something lighter and more breathable before you hop into bed. The solution I've repurchased for many years, La Roche-Posay's Anthelios After Sun Lotion. Instantly cooling, lightweight, my skin drinks it right in. Ooh, the little lip balm aisle near the checkout always gets me, and so will a bundle, so I picked up this Caudalie Lip Conditioner 2-pack for the price of one. This is one of my top French lip formulas. Really nice light moisturizing stick to throw in your bag and apply before lip color. I was drawn to the packaging of this Nuxe Very Rose lip balm. Hadn't seen it before, so I wondered if it would be their version of Baume de Rose. Sadly not. It has the same slightly pasty texture as the original Nuxe Honey lip balm pot, and it's not that rosy, more shea buttery vanilla to me. Very glad I picked up this Avène Lip Butter 24-hour intense hydration pot too, another style I hadn't seen before, and this one has a much more buttery, smooth texture with a fresh, fruity/floral scent. Don't forget to protect those lips on holiday. Lip sunburn is not good. So I wanted to try Avène's Very High Protection Lip Balm SPF 50 Plus stick. Nice and smooth, a little white cast left behind though. Nothing like a zinc stick. It just makes my lips look a little lighter. Wouldn't be a French pharmacy trip for me without Chlorane dry shampoo, my forever favourite dry shampoo to refresh my hair. Only grabbed a mini like I did with the Avène mist to carry me over for the final 2 weeks of my trip. Finishing in the most spectacular aisle of any French pharmacy, sunscreen. I turn that corner, see all the orange packaging, and my fair-skinned SPF 50 loving heart just bursts. For the really summery part of my trip, I grabbed La Roche-Posay's Anthelios UV Immune 400 Invisible Fluid. I've used this before, it's a very popular pick, and even though it's a face sunscreen, I love using it on my body. Really light fluid, non-greasy, handy narrow packaging to throw in your beach bag and reapply. Speaking of reapplication, creams are easier to be more thorough with in terms of coverage on your body, therefore you're better protected, but sometimes in between my 2-hour reapplication, I'd top up my limbs with La Roche-Posay Anthelios Ultra Light Invisible Mist. Loved how light and barely there this felt on, gave my skin a dewy glow when I rubbed it in, and has a really nice floral-like scent. I did also sneak other sunscreens home, SPF 50 everything please. Haven't started trialing them yet, so I can't review them for you, but I thought you might still like to pause and see which formulas stood out to me. Several of these hydrating options were Charlotte Palomino recommendations, fantastic beauty writer and founder of Dew Skin. I was also intrigued by Cicaplast's sunscreen sister and a light body sun water from Caudalie. Might report back in an Instagram reel in future if you'd be interested. Look, at the end of a month overseas, did the overweight baggage fee cancel out some of the great pharmacy prices in Paris? We don't need to worry about that. Hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know some of your French pharmacy favourites, products you love getting your hands on wherever you are in the world, and please tell me if you're planning a trip to the city of love, light, and lightweight sunscreens. Can't wait to hear what sort of content you're looking forward to seeing after my big adventure, some more French makeup finds, London beauty browsing, destination wedding guest makeup, travel makeup decanting, skincare packing, updated city guides. We've got a lot to catch up on. Thanks for watching. See you next time.